Hi guys, I'm Daddy Freeze, convener of the Free the Sheeple movement and leader of the Free Nation in Christ. I greet you and I bring glad tidings. How are you doing? How are you doing this beautiful morning? A lot of you are happy with the topic. Tolu Honeykey, how you doing? Well, this is more of advice. I'm not going to stay long. I literally just came in today. I was telling somebody the other day that Abuja is a day trip, as in coming from Abuja can be a whole day trip. You book a 12 o'clock in the afternoon flight, you get to the airport, the flight has been moved to 3 o'clock, and then you finally get on the plane by 5 o'clock, land in Lagos by 6 o'clock, wait for your luggage to come. Finally, you're in a cab on your way home by 7 and you get home by 8:30. Tell me that that's not a whole day's trip. When I was in Abuja, my mom left her car and escort for me. So they came to pick me up at 11 o'clock from my hotel to drop me off at the airport for 12:30. They came to pick me at 11 o'clock. We'll get to the airport 11:30. The flight was 12:30. Only for us to get to the airport and realize the flight has been moved to 3:55. So as they were dropping me, they started going by road to Ekiti State. I landed in Lagos and I was in Ikeja, and they had already gotten to Ekiti State by road. So sometimes it can be very stressful traveling in Nigeria. So guys, please, that's why I don't go. You know those people that go and come back on the same day. You are the say Abuja na just 1 hour flight. Hey, it's 1 hour flight if the flight takes off on time. There's no weather issues. You land, then you come back. Abuja where the airport like this, and they see bad weather like this. I know say this plane is not going anywhere. I've told you that story. So let's talk about this. Apparently, uh, some lady came out on all the blogs to talk about this particular um, topic. The conversation was at Sharon Ooja, Mazi Tunde Ednot. Wonders will never end. This was the same way we gushed over this man when he came to marry my beautiful friend in December 2022. He was so calm and looking so handsome, and we also felt my friend had found an angel. Lo and behold, he turned tiger. All of a sudden, he started talking consistently with another woman. Dear Sharon Oja, while he was busy talking to you, I'm building a new relationship with you. He was breaking an innocent heart without cause. I was really celebrating Sharon until I bumped into a picture on Facebook today showing my friend as ex wife to Sharon's husband. And I was broken. I was live at his wedding with my friend. It's quite unfortunate. No hard feelings, Sharon Oja. Just keep your eyes open. Only God knows what men want. My friend is mourning the bye of her mom, and this is happening to OMG. Irony of life. Sharon Oja is celebrating a man she called her best gift, while my friend is mourning a man she called a devil. What a life. May we not fall into temptation, and may we not use our head to carry the consequences of what we know nothing about. I like this write up. It shows what bitter people do when they have pen and paper. When you give a bitter person a pen and a paper, This is what they write. Forgive me, but those are my thoughts. Life is sad. Life is not what you expect it to be. Um, some people marry several times before they find the fulfillment they are looking for. Some never do. The more money a man has, the more he can walk out of a marriage in Africa and walk into another one. Many men are in their marriages because they can't afford to leave. Some men cannot afford to leave. So the fact that your husband is with you is because he can't afford to leave. When a man, someone said 3 divorces is a red flag, though. Not necessarily. It it could be worrying, but I don't see it as a red flag. And I'll explain something to you, yeah. It's happened to me many times before in uni. The day a girl agrees to date you, that's when you start seeing better girls. So, what I tell men and women is be the best person. Let them not be able to see who they can replace you with. Let them not see who they can replace you with. Many people, hey, somebody sent me £10, $10 on YouTube. Thank you so much, Drew23. I say this again. Many people are looking for something. When I sit down with my current woman, sometimes I see a woman younger or perhaps even curvier or more beautiful. My woman is very beautiful and I know it. But once in a while, I still see maybe one person more beautiful. But it's not about the beauty. It's not about the curviness. There are many little things that I like about a woman. It's the package. There are some very beautiful women who don't have sense. There are some very beautiful women who are extremely driven. There are some very beautiful women who are not calm. But then there are some calm women who are not beautiful. I was in the airport today. I sat down because by the time we got to the airport, they said our flight was 3:45 and this was 12 noon. So we had like 3 hours to kill. So we went into, um, what's that place called? Biobak. They now have a Biobak inside the Abuja airport. And anytime I go to Abuja, I like eating Biobak. But this particular trip, I was too busy and the trip was too short. It was a Friday to Monday trip. So I couldn't go to town to eat Biobak. I ended up eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or breakfast, and I usually eat 2 meals a day in Transcorp because that was close to me. So when we're done, we now went to the lounge, the executive lounge. We're sitting down. One woman entered. As she entered, she began to talk to everybody. You know those kind of people, whether they are marketers, some people, they enter, they just start to talk to everybody. You understand? Try to make jokes, trying to be. I'm like, I just realized that for me, that's a red flag. I don't like a woman, no matter how beautiful you are, no matter how intelligent you are. I don't like a woman that talks to everybody. As in, I just noticed that all my life. I didn't know it was a red flag till today. I just realized I don't like this. I believe that a woman should. Someone said, but you are a social person. There are things I do that I would not want my woman to do. I can't marry somebody in entertainment. Never. I can never marry an actress. I can never marry a radio presenter. I can never, ever. Oh, our industry is tainted. Yes, that's my belief. I've been in the industry too long. I don't want to be with somebody in that industry. I want somebody in a totally different industry. Someone that is in an industry that is calm, not the madness. I can't be chasing cloud, then my wife too is chasing cloud. I didn't realize it was a red flag until today. For the first time, I'm 48 years old. I just realized that I don't like this trait in a woman. Someone said, like, teacher. Yes. Facebook's a teacher, so she has her academy. I don't want a timid woman. Outspoken. My wife is outspoken, but she's not jumpy. She's not forward. Do you understand? Most people who do real estate marketing, bank marketing, consulting, because you are used to talking to people. You're used to walking up to strangers. Hey, I have a house to sell. You understand? It sometimes grows on you and it becomes part of your character. As in, before you know, she they gist with this person, they gist with this person, they gist. I'm like, what? No, no. I just realized I didn't like it. I have that tendency as a man. Maybe because of my media background, maybe because I'm famous. Why do you think famous people wear sunglasses? Dark sun. Because I don't want you to see my eye. Because what does it mean when you see my eye? It means you've made eye contact with me. I can say, let me take a picture. It means you can start engaging me. Some people don't know that. Let me give you an example. At Boega's wedding, I don't drink small. Rain can't dey fall. It can't dey cold. I won't come go use bathroom. I can't reach the bathroom. The whole place don't dey flooded because of the rain at the back. So I can't find bush where I fit quickly go wee inside. And they rush, they move around. People they take picture. And some people don't get it. Okay, take your picture and go. Daddy Freeze. I was watching this your show in May last year when you were talking about, dude, take your picture. If I don't take picture with you to look like I'm wicked. Chebi's picture you want to take. Which one is that? The first hug me. Okay, hug me and talk quickly. Talk quickly. You don't understand. I'm in a hurry. I'm rushing into the bank, into the airport to catch my flight. And that's the day moment you decide that you want to have a discussion with me about tithing. So, over the years, I've learned to wear dark shades, even in dark places. People think, oh, Daddy Freeze is wrong to I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be rude, so if you greet me, I'll greet you. But when I greet you and I want a conversation, you can read it. Don't force a conversation. Don't force a conversation. You can start now. I also remember one day I was trying to shop in ShopRite. A woman just walked up to me, Daddy Freeze, let's take a picture. Okay. So I leaned towards her to take a picture. And next thing she turned it to video and said, Daddy Freeze, Jesus loves you. I'm like, hey, keep you are I don't know who Jesus is. I don't believe in no white people's God. Please, 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 please. Hey, I just stepped back. Don't bring that ish near me. Hang on a second, guys. Hey, don't bring that ish near me. What's that? The name of my Savior is Yahushua HaMashiach. Jesus is the European version that they used to sell people's grandparents many years ago. Please, please, please keep it away from me. I don't care about that. I don't know if I'm making sense. Sorry. Mhm. If you're watching on TikTok, pop my money guns. Oh. So don't come and take a picture with me. Don't come and engage me in a conversation. Don't come and shoot a video with me and try to make yourself look good and make me look bad. Hey, I saw Daddy Freeze and told him Jesus loves me. Do you think I care about your Jesus? I don't care about Jesus. Someone said, are you Jewish? No, I'm not Jewish, but I know that there was nobody 2,000 years ago called Jesus. I know as for a fact because the Jewish alphabet does not have J. Even English did not have J. So when I start talking about Jesus, to me, it just sounds like European dominance, a God built in the image of Weibo people. So immediately I protested. I'm like, hey, don't try this with me. No more videos. I now have to put my foot down and say, I'll take a picture with you so you not say I'm rude, but no more videos. What am I trying to say in essence? Sometimes you notice traits in women or men that you don't know you can't handle until you get into a marriage with them. And many of us can't afford to leave the first marriage and go to the second marriage and go to the third marriage looking for what is lost. Some people are lucky, they can afford it. I never knew until today, I'm 48 years old, that I don't like a woman that greets everybody and tries to be familiar with everybody. And I don't like forward women. I didn't know how much I detested it until I'm like, no, I don't like this. I don't mind a woman if my wife went into a lounge, for instance, and her phone was dead and needed to talk. Hello, please, I want to know when the next flight is. But and the person might have a command. She smiles here, but my wife will give you. You can have conversations, and there's already boundaries in the conversation. Hey, don't cross this line. Hey, yeah, thank you for your charger, or hey, thank you for giving me the information about our flight. Doesn't mean we are best friends. Doesn't mean we are chummy. Do you understand? Somebody said the ex-wife's cousin is here. If you are the ex-wife's cousin, say hello. So sometimes men and women get into relationships and they realize that they got into what they did not bargain for. And at that point, some people make a switch. It might not be fair to the party involved. I pray to God that one day my wife doesn't wake up and find somebody better than me and make a switch. I pray to God because it will be devastating. But sometimes that's the reality of life. I was also in a previous marriage where many things were not the way I would have wanted them to be. And when these people move on, let's be kind to them. Yes, it might sound heartbreaking. Yes, it might sound mean. But you need to understand, if the ex-wife's cousin is here, say hi. Someone say Yusuf na divorcee. I be divorcee. Chris Oyakilome na divorcee. Chris Okotie na divorcee. There are many top people who are divorcees. Tade Badge, Paulo Koye, how you dey, brother? This man, people they sleep, you they do live with witches and wizards. I never see your papa and mama here. Oh. If they say I see them here, I'm gonna say yes. Now witches and wizards, I want to do live. Greet your mama for me. Tell her say this time I should fly home from banana plantation. Make she not knock her head for overhead wire. Oh. Make her bed no turn human being. No, make no stone amo. Lori buruku. Eh? You say you day here. Your mama and papa they do witches and wizards. You know go better for your family. Collect rapture. Ileribu. Jadano. So yes, sometimes marriages don't work out. As painful as it is. Many top people, the one of my egbons that I just greet now, himself na divorcee. And he moved on. You move on. You've got to learn how to move on. Religion has told us that once you marry, till the day you die, you are stuck with that person you married. I don't believe in it. I will not be for better or for worse with unhappiness. I will not be for better or for worse with uh, something that is not working. Somebody said, Daddy Freeze, please bring her. I don't know who to bring. You people are disturbing me. Can I just focus on my thoughts? Who is the person you want me to bring? Daddy Freeze, you wouldn't be concerned if Sharon is your daughter, a grown woman. Even if I'm concerned, I have to, you see, let me tell you something, yeah. You don't know what it takes to, you don't know what it takes to be a parent. Her name is Flawless Skin. Flawless Skin, say hello. They say I should bring you. Please say hello. Let's hear your side of the story. My mom said some things about my ex when we were in uni. My ex never forgave my mom. And I don't blame her. I'm saying it, I don't blame her. And I learned one thing. All my children's relationships, the moment you are 22, 23, 24, I try not to intervene. No matter what I see as a red flag, the way my dad handled my first marriage was better than the way my mom handled it because my dad never said anything. Oh, this is the person you want to marry. Okay. You no longer want to marry the person. Okay. Okay. Now, for me and taste buds to stay together, for almost 10 years. Like play, like play. It is almost 10 years. Baba, she dey sacrifice. And me too, I dey sacrifice. It takes a lot of sacrifice. There were times when the sacrifice she had to put in was a lot. There were times when the sacrifice I had to put in was a lot. Let me tell you, once you have your first divorce, to have your second and third divorce is like this. Once you've had your first divorce, your second and your third divorce is like this. Because you now have the marriage now has dynamics. Flawless skin glow. Okay, let me see if I can bring her on. Flawless skin glow. Okay, I think she's here. Let me send her a request. It's not easy. If you see, you and your first marriage, you go to do shakara. She declined. Flawless skin glow. They said you're her sister and you wanted to say something. So, for me, I had to work extra hard in my second relationship than I had to work in my first. There were many things I took for granted. I want to try again one more time. There are things I took for granted in my first marriage. That I would not dare take for granted in my second. Now, I am not just, when I entered my first marriage, I was freshly out of uni, fresh boy, everything fresh. Now, I get children. The dynamics are different. And if I marry somebody that also has children, there'll always be exes, parents. There's a friend of mine who told me her story. She's dating a guy, the guy is helping her, gave her 200 million to invest in her business, blah, 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 blah. But she has not introduced him to her kids yet because she doesn't want to introduce him to her kids. I'm like, I will give you 200 million. You will not introduce me to your kids. I don't think their papa be that. But you see, dynamics. She's divorced and she's worried about committing to a second guy and then breaking up with the second. So the children, by the time you have divorced 3 men, the children don't get 3 papa. So sometimes you also have to be intentional to make a relationship work. Oh, while he was talking to you was breaking my heart. Sometimes people need to offer to understand that this relationship I am in, if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, or if I don't become what I'm supposed to become, or if I am not, you never buy market before for Konga or Jumia and the market come and you realize that this is not what I wanted. Somebody said Sharon was the side chick at some point. Let me break your heart. Do you know that person your husband or your wife is dating inside your marriage is their main squeeze? You are just a legal side chick. Sometimes in a marriage, the man or the woman heart don't come out the marriage. Sometimes they don't even serve you papers. Sometimes they don't take stance like say, okay, you know what? I don't want us to live together again. I want to live in this other place. You just notice that there's a severance. Sometimes now you be the side chick. You just get you see marriage, we value that certificate so much. We value that paper so much, and the paper means nothing. Commitment can never be measured by a piece of paper or a contract. Never. Commitment is measured by who you want to forget anything they write on paper. I will stay with you together for wars, together in sickness and in pie. You say it, but do you mean it? Sometimes marriage is nothing but demonic possession. It is only demons that possess people. Sometimes you're in a marriage and you try to own that person. And it is fine if the person wants to be owned. But the moment the person does no longer want to be owned, then you become a demon. If you're in a marriage, this person allows you to own them. The moment this person says, you know what, you can't own me again, and you want to by force own them, you become a demon. A demon. It is only demons that forcefully occupy and own other humans. When the person allows you to own them, you see, a woman, for instance, when she's your wife, you tell her, don't go here, she will sit down. I don't want you to talk to this person, she will cut the ties. The moment that woman says she's not doing again, don't go here, ask her new. Now, as somebody, as a man, is either you fix it or you let her go. Anything from that moment on, you want to use force, you become a demon. Oh, I'm your husband, I married you. You are nothing but a demon. Oh, I'm your wife, I'm your legal wife. You are a demon trying to possess me or trying to possess the person you're with. That's called demonic possession. You need what do they do in the Catholic Church again? When they call a priest. Not baptism, not penance. It starts with E. Exorcism. You now need deliverance. That's what they call it in the Pentecostal church. Exorcism is in the. Because you have become a demon possessing another human being. And when all you have on a marriage is a paper, hey, this with this paper we were married, you are a demon. There are people. Oprah Winfrey is not married to Stedman, but she's more committed to Stedman. And Stedman is more committed to her than some people who are using paper to do demonic possession. Stedman and Oprah, despite not being married, are more committed. You see, we fail to see the commitment and we hold on to the paper. If there is no longer paper, there is no longer commitment, that paper becomes dangerous. It becomes a tool of extortion. It becomes a tool of manipulation. I tell people all the time, if you're a billionaire and you marry somebody, sign a prenup. You leave me, you ain't gonna get diddly. Donald Trump's wife left him. Donald Trump, a whole billionaire, gave her $1 million. They said, well, give her. He said $1 million is a lot of money. The woman said, no, it's not to you. Then Donald Trump said, well, no, it's not. But that's what she's gonna get. She didn't build this with me. And she's not gonna dangle a piece of paper in front of me and use it to take my money. I would rather carry that whole money and use it to play gamble than to give it to anybody. So I don't know if what I'm saying is making any sense at all. But that's all I have to say. And to the people who are her friends and family, that's the exes, my advice is simple. Allow the couple be. Marriage is a union of two imperfect people. And yes, it can fail. And yes, it's going to be more likely to fail the more you stress them. So let them be. Let them walk out their path. You think they've not sat down and had the conversation that, hey, are you going to leave me? Are you going to break my heart? And the guy is saying no. And what if he does in the future? It's not for us to decide. So those are my thoughts. I'm not close to her. We're not even friends. But I feel her pain. She has decided to marry and be happy. But what people have decided that lie, she not go marry, she not go happy. Now problem they go give them. They go cry and dig up. Okay, they not invite you come wedding. Must you cry? As they not invite you, move. Some of you, because you watch these people on TV, you think you are their family. Because you watch these people on TV, you automatically believe that you are a family member. So as you not get invited to their wedding, you don't say, oh, the ex don't talk. I want to bring my former friend.
Daddy Freeze, my network is bad. Good morning.
Good morning. Can I see your face? This one that you are showing me your ceiling. On light, let's see your face.
You know already the drill.
Oh yeah, be dressing up as you are talking. Oh yeah, let's be hearing. I don't mean on camera though. Oh yeah, I want to hear you. No, just I want to hear you. Put on the light. Let's see your face. Wowza.
Let me wear clothes. Just keep talking. Let me wear clothes.
I should keep talking or you should start talking. Let me get somebody else. Let me get somebody else. And let me get a man too. I'm just going to take calls for 5 minutes because I'm tired. So I can get some rest.
But they don't have to see me. Anyway, Daddy Freeze, people should let Sharon enjoy this marriage. Honestly, I feel like we all have a story, you understand? Can you hear me?
Clearly.
Everybody has a past, both women and men. The only difference is because Sharon is in the limelight, you understand? And at the end of the day, he's not the first person to get married once or twice. Most of even these people who are bashing Sharon, their parents have been second wives and third wives.
Don't mind them.
You understand?
Yes.
And I feel like at the end of the day, Sharon knows the story. You understand?
Yes.
When everybody's coming up with, Sharon knows the story. And if she doesn't know, that is where the problem comes in. And that's why people need to be having conversation of what happened before they actually met. You understand? And you see now, the man had 3 wives before. The only reason I'm talking about the wife is because we don't know them. The second wife already was told the story of the first wife. The third wife was already told the story of the second wife. So the only thing, but Nigerians are, I'll call them amiable because they're on too much, honestly. And that's why you see, at first, she did not want to come out. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I like this thing you have on your head. What's this thing called?
It's called OMG, sleep tight.
Oh, wow.
It's long since I came on your live, Daddy Freeze. I miss everybody. Oh my God.
I've missed you too.
I just flew in. I was on flight. I'm tired.
Where are you flying in from?
I just landed in Hong Kong, and I have a flight in a few hours to China. I am so tired.
What's happening in Hong Kong and in China?
Huh?
What is happening?
Transit.
What's happening in Hong Kong and in China?
I'm actually going back to China.
What are you doing in China?
There.
What are you doing in China?
I'm going to buy stuff. I have something I'm working on. It's just for her.
Oh, okay. All right. Tolu Honiki, let's hear you.
Hi, Daddy Freeze.
How are you, my sister?
Hi, Wowza. Oh.
Hey, Han, how are you?
I'm good.
Oh, yeah, let's hear you guys. I'm tired, though, so I don't have plenty energy.
Opinion on Sharon's wedding?
Yes.
They should let her enjoy the marriage. But the thing is, I think this is why Sharon, first of all, kept him in secret before bringing him to, before the wedding. If I were her, I would maybe try to keep the whole wedding off social media. Because, when your spouse has a history, like rich history, and people, would tend to talk, and everybody has an opinion about what you should be doing or if you should at all be marrying him. It's better to keep it off social media. But keeping a society wedding like that off social media is difficult. So I also understand, where she's coming, how difficult it would have been for her to, because she tried to keep it off social media as long as possible till now. And now that she's married and everybody has an opinion, there are groups, people are talking about it. It's a lot. I kind of feel for her because I'm sure this is the last thing she would want as a newlywed for your name to be on everybody's lips, and not about how wonderful your wedding was, but about your choice in a spouse.
But also, please, do you understand that if this guy was a broke guy, nobody was talking about it?
Who is this person that is scattering house? Are you robbing somebody? Come.
Sorry.
Let's hear you.
Oh, hi, Daddy Free. Sorry, I just reached home from work. Let me tell you something, right? I mean, like, let them live with the baby, right? They should be happy. She's very, very happy. She is very much happy. And that's the most important thing right now. When you see her, you can see from her smile, you can know that she's happy. Because in this world, when you keep listening to what people say, you will not live your life. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
You will not live your life. You have to live to your standard. You cannot live for people. To make you happy all the time. She's very happy. I watched all her video and other stuff. She is very, very happy. And that's the most important thing. Nothing else matters. Because everybody have something to say. Why now that you are bringing all those things now that she's married already?
Yeah, but it's now that people are seeing the husband now. So it's not that exactly realize.
But let me tell you, I have never been happy for someone like the way I'm happy for Sharon. By grace of God, I pray that marriage to last. That woman is in love.
Oh,
that man, if you get out sentiment and you can see it for things. That man looks happy. Forget about what people are saying.
To play devil's advocate, they're not disputing the fact that Sharon is happy. Sharon is obviously happy, and she's obviously very much in love with him. But the one cried. Everybody knows Sharon loves him. You can see she's giddy, she's happy, she's smiling from ear to ear. It's obvious she loves him. But to play devil's advocate, what the one people are, or the person people are calling out or trying to like say, oh, be wary of is the husband. Like, okay, the husband has been married previously, and that's where, and the ex-wife's family or whoever, vendors, people are coming out to talk, and that's why, there's controversy. That's why people are raising dust. We know Sharon loves him, but this husband, Sharon, kind of thing. But at the end of the day, it's her decision, and she made her choice.
She made her bed. Let her sleep in it.
She's not a child.
Yes.
So, but it's her decision, and she has already accepted it. What thing is, we're talking about it now, or people talk about it. What do we expect her to do? To end it? She just started. Should she leave him? What's the point? Like, to what end?
I feel like people need to understand that every relationship has its own ups and downs on different aspects, different partner, different experience. People need to let Sharon there's her own moment. Whatever this man has been doing, whoever this man is in with, should not be her business. She has also had men before this man existed. Mm-hmm. So if this man tries to start finding out what she has been doing, maybe they'll not even be together. Like if I was Sharon, I would not even listen to anyone. Forget. But though, jokes aside, it's a little bit of, I feel that story of 3 months. It's not it. There is more. It was more than 3 months. Forget. There's nothing like 3 months.
It's the 3 months before the engagement. After the engagement, 3 months they were engaged, and after the engagement, there's some extra months before the wedding. So in total, it's about 6 months, 7 months in total from them being in a relationship till now. It's about 6-7 months. But that part as well, I think she shouldn't have said that. There are things about your relationship that anybody would raise eyebrow. So you should have kept that to yourself. Those are things that shouldn't have gotten out. If we didn't know that, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. When you are happy, everything can come out. You just want to put that jaw offside.
When you're a celebrity,
she's a very happy person. When you see her, she's very lovely. She's happy. That's the most important thing. Nothing important right now. Yes. And then whether you meet a man after 1 month or after 6 months or 10 years, there is no guarantee of a lifetime marriage. Forget that story. A man who wants to stay will stay. A man who wants to live will live. I know of a friend of mine who got married in 3 days. As we speak, she's 16 years in her marriage. She got married.
But did you know it was 3 days when she first got married? Did you know it was 3 days when she first got married to the guy? Did you know?
I was there when they met. I'm telling you, it's been 16 years as we're speaking. 3 days. They met on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The guy wedded her.
Okay, to use your friend as an example, if your friend was a celebrity, like a Nigerian celebrity, I would think her best line of action at that point, when she first met that guy and married him 3 days after, would be to keep that part keep that part private. And maybe in 10 years' time, when the marriage has lasted 5 years, she can come out and say, me and my husband met, we're together for just 3 days before we got married. Then people are like, wow, and it worked. But when you are starting off, there's some detail of the relationship when you're first starting off you want to keep private. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the negative energy, then people's opinion will come and throw in negativity.
My sister will tell you, people will always talk. People will always talk.
Don't have energy the way Nigerians have when it comes to a member.
Because they are jobless. They are very jobless. Now, only jobless people can make comments. I'm telling you, they are jobless. They get a lot of job there. They are not doing it. They are jobless just to be online, buy data, and be commenting because they are jobless. I'm telling you. You are busy right now. You are going to Hong Kong. Do you have time to go and sit and be reading comment or commenting? You don't have that time.
My dear, duration of knowing life, and you need to understand also that a man, you can meet a man today. I know of people who have dated for 10 years. They get married within 3 months. The marriage is dead.
Finish. Finish.
That happens. Yeah. That's true.
And then the marriage will die after 3 months, but they'll still live together for another 5 years.
Everybody has an opinion. Once they have all the details, they have an opinion. There are people's relationships that we don't know. We just what's her name? Take for instance, take wild example. Richard Dominic. When Richard Dominic got married, right? We knew the husband. We knew, he's also semi famous, but it's not like we didn't have the detail of the relationship. How they met, what. So we just saw her married and getting married, and everybody was happy for her that she's marrying this guy. This guy is,
because she now wanted to share. Because
there's no room for us to scrutinize. But when we have so much information, then the public, then everybody starts.
Because she now wanted to share that part. She never wanted to share it.
Exactly. That's why, and it's because of her status and her person. She's a private person, and her status as a celebrity. You want to keep that part of you, keep it private so people don't have things to dissect.
Example of Ruth Kadiri. Sorry? You see how Ruth on Marriage is Quiet. Ruth Kadiri now. You know Ruth Kadiri, the actress.
Oh yeah. I know her.
Anyway, guys, I think we have actually tried on this topic.
Daddy Freeze. I'm too happy that I came on your live today.
I'm so happy to host you.
Anytime I'm watching, I'm always to work. So today I have to go online I have to say hi to Daddy Freeze. So hi, Daddy Freeze. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much for joining me live, and do take care of yourself.
I'll follow you everywhere. Everywhere you go, I'm behind.
Thank you so much.
Famous in Liberia.
Yes, I'm a Liberian.
Yeah, are you in Liberia?
So thank you guys so much. Those are our thoughts.
I stay in Lagos. I've been in Lagos for a lot of years, like 5 years. I've been in Lagos.
So are you in Lagos right now?
She's America.
Oh, America. All right.
I just came from work. I was driving when.
Everybody's saying, "Where's Wowza?" All right, guys. See y'all tomorrow. What? See y'all during the day.
Okay.
Wowza.
Bye.
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 Tolu.